The episode opens with Jim Ellis in the middle of nowhere at night, trying to bury a body. His shovel snaps, and the sudden approach of headlights adds tension. The story then jumps back 15 hours to show how he ended up in this situation. Jim, once a getaway driver and now secretly working with the FBI, finds himself in a dangerous spot. A crooked cop, Sergeant Grooms, catches him meeting FBI agent Nina Hayes and threatens to reveal Jim's secret to powerful mob boss Ezra Saxton, unless Jim coughs up $10,000. Desperate, Jim turns to an eccentric informant named Sunglasses. Sunglasses offers to help expose Grooms, but only if Jim can bring him a special prize: Elvis Presley's iconic blue suede shoes. Jim tracks the shoes down at a fancy party in Palm Springs. With some clever help from actress Adrienne Barbeau, playing herself, he pulls off the theft. While Jim scrambles to protect himself, Nina teams up with Agent Awan Bitsui to investigate the mysterious death of Jim's brother, Joey. They suspect a link to Saxton and Grooms. Their digging also uncovers whispers of a shadowy figure known as Cowboy, who may be involved in a much deeper conspiracy. Back at the bowling alley where Sunglasses operates, Grooms bursts in and opens fire. In the chaos, Sunglasses' friend Charlie is killed, and during a struggle, Sunglasses dies after his head gets trapped in the bowling machine. Jim, in a panic, decides to hide the body in the desert. As he's burying it, his father Wade unexpectedly arrives with a spare shovel. What follows is an awkward but heartfelt moment between father and son. But the calm doesn't last. Grooms, who everyone thought was dead, is actually alive and calls for help. The episode wraps with Nina being secretly watched by Cowboy, hinting that her investigation is putting her in serious danger. Review. Suspicious Minds keeps the energy high with a mix of action, weird humor, and surprising heart. Jim's wild ride, stealing Elvis shoes, dodging corrupt cops, and accidentally killing a man with a bowling machine, feels like something out of a retro crime caper. Josh Holloway delivers the perfect mix of charm and chaos as Jim, while Rachel Hilson's Nina adds a more grounded, thoughtful presence. The standout scene at the bowling alley is equal parts ridiculous and intense, and the father-son moment in the desert gives the show emotional depth. The 1970s vibe is strong, with flashy fashion, old-school cars, and a rock-heavy soundtrack that adds to the atmosphere, even if it's a bit overused at times. The weakest part of the episode is the fact that Grooms somehow survives multiple gunshots. It's a stretch, even for a show that leans into wild twists. And while Nina's storyline is important, it doesn't quite hit as hard as Jim's more dramatic arc. Overall, this episode is bold, stylish, and full of surprises. It pushes the story forward while giving us a better look at the characters behind the chaos. Rating: 8/10. A fun, fast-paced thrill ride with plenty of retro flair and just enough heart to keep things grounded.